Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to use the MetaTrader 4 app. Some things that this call will cover is how to add a Forex pair, how to put in signals, the different settings and properties that the app offers, how to change the candle colors and colors of your indicators, different zones and lines and how to add them, and how to add indicators. So when you start off and you open the MetaTrader 4 app, typically it takes you to a screen that looks like this or this. If it's this screen, you're simply going to add new account. Click on the new account. And you're always going to start by opening a personal demo account. It is on the real market, but it's a demo money, so you're not risking your real money. The broker that we use is called Hugo's Way. So you're going to search that here, right? Once you've searched it, it's going to say Hugo's Way Demo 3. I already have an account here, so I'm not going to add one. Now I'm going to walk you through everything, right? So we're going to start on the trade screen. This is what it looks like. You have your balance, your equity, margin, free margin, margin level. There's another video that we'll make that covers what all of this means, but just know that your balance is the amount of money that you funded your account with. So if you're new, you're probably going to start with a smaller amount, and your balance will reflect that. The next screen that I'm going to touch on is called Quotes. This is the screen in which all your cross pairs will pop up on, okay? So as you can see, the demo account already has some that are automated on here. But if you want to add some, I'll show you how to do that. So you're going to click the blue plus sign at the top right corner. And let's say I'm looking for GBP/JPY. I'm going to search that. Great British Pound versus Japanese Yen. I'll click the green plus sign. Then you're going to see it's going to pop up at the bottom of your list. Okay, now let's say that that's going to be one of the pairs that you heavily focus on and you want it at the very top. You can edit your list. The top left corner is going to be that pencil you'll see. You can click these three lines on the right side and you can drag it up. Now let's say you want to get rid of this. You can just click on it and put it in the trash. All right. So you have your simple and advanced. Your advanced screen shows you more advanced things such as spreads and stuff. For now, you should keep it at simple just to avoid the noise. The next thing is your chart screen. This is where you'll see your candlesticks or whatever you prefer to look at. As a beginner, you don't want to focus too much on this screen until you learn how to analyze the market on your own. I'll cover on how to add indicators and zones and stuff in a second. The next screen will be your history screen. As you can see, today I've deposited my demo account with $3,000, so that reflects here. You can look at the day, the week, the month, or you can customize it according to whatever date you want to look at. For now, I'm going to stick on day. So let's say I'm here, right? So what I'm going to show you how to do is how to put in a signal to begin with. So if you're in our group, right, Millionaire Millennials, we have our Millionaire Millennial signals. The latest signal that we have is the euro versus Japanese yen. We're going to buy by market. When we're buying by market, we have two numbers, the stop loss and the take profit. If I go into the MetaTrader app, I'm going to look for Euro JPY. It's the one at the very bottom. I have different options. I have the trade, chart, details, or cancel. I'm going to click trade because I'm about to execute a signal that I received. Under Euro JPY, you're going to see market execution. Automatically, that's where it goes to. However, if you click on that, you see there's different orders. You have the buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. For now, we're going to stick to the market execution because that's what our signal is asking us to do, to execute instantly, right? So if you notice the market execution option is the only one where you only need a stop loss and a take profit. If you look at buy limit or buy stop, for example, you need 3 numbers, okay, which is price, stop loss, and take profit. For market execution, since you're getting in instantly, you don't need an entry price. So if I go back to the signal, SL means stop loss, TP means take profit. So I'm going to take that number on the SL, which is 122.54, and I'm going to put that number where stop loss. So 122.54. Okay, I still need my take profit. So I'm going to go back and get my take profit number. My take profit number is going to be 123.112. So I'm going to put that in here. 123.112. They're asking me to buy. Always make sure you put in the right order. So she says buy by market. I'm going to click buy by market. Before that, I do want to show you that you can modify your lot size. You see under market execution that number that keeps moving? That's called a lot size. And that just depends on how risky you want to be and how much money you have on your account. There's also another video where this will be explained to you. So for now, we're going to click buy by market. As you can see, the trade executes instantly. Naturally, your trade is going to automatically go into negative before it goes positive. It's just the broker making its commission, right? So you can see here, it went positive really fast. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is when you have a trade running, how you can change certain settings. So on our chart, I'm going to show you how to determine at what point you got in and at what point you're going to take profit or where your stop loss is. So go to settings and you're going to click on charts. If you look there, you have ask price line and trade levels. You want to make sure these are turned on. Okay, I'm going to start with that. So when I click on my trade, I'm going to hold down my running trade, which is a buy on Euro JPY, and I'm going to click chart. As you can see here, I have marked this red dotted line is a stop loss. This green dotted line is where I got in, and this red dotted line is my take profit line. Okay, so if I zoom in more, maybe it's a little more obvious. Okay, so here's where we bought, here's where we will take profit. All right, so in order to see those lines, just remember you have to go to your settings and you have to click on charts and make sure that ask price line and trade levels is turned on. All right, the next thing, how to change your candle colors. So one thing that we're going to heavily focus on your trading journey is how to read candles and how to read charts. So in order to do that, you have to be comfortable with the colors of your candles, right? So you're going to go to settings and you're going to click charts again. You're going to click on colors and you have different colors. For me, I personally like when my bullish or uptrend candles are green, and I like when my bearish or downward candles are red, just because it makes sense. So for bar up, I'm going to click green and I'm going to click save. Bar up is the same thing as a bull candle, so I'm going to also make my bull candle green and I'm going to save it. Bar down, I'm going to make that red and save it. Same thing with bear candle, I'm going to make it red and save it. If you want to make your colors, other colors, your candles, other colors, feel free to do that. You also have other colors for different things, such as volumes, bid price line, ask price line, trade levels, stop levels, right? What I just showed you prior to this was your trade levels and your stop levels. So if you want to change those colors on your chart, you can do that as well. All right. So when you're on your chart, when you're on this screen, let's say that you are getting familiar with certain indicators. Let me show you how to put in an indicator into your chart. Right now, as you can see, I have the Ichimoku cloud already on my chart. You click the F button, right? That's like function. For now, I'm going to delete that, okay? So if I go back, I have a naked chart, no Ichimoku cloud. I have my green candles and my red candles. Now, let's say I want to add the Ichimoku cloud. You have many options. You simply have to look for it. So here I have Ichimoku. You can change the different settings according to whatever you want, and you can change the different colors just like we changed the candles, and then you click done. Let's say I want to add another indicator such as the RSI, right? So relative strength index. I have my levels and my style done. You see it down here at the bottom, it's added. You can play around with this screen, make it to your liking, right? Okay, so let's say Euro JPY is negative right now. It's also not the time zone for this pair, so I'm going to go ahead and I kind of want to show y'all how to do something. But in order to do that, I have to have a running trade and profit. So I'm going to use US 30 as an example, and I'm going to run it up as a sell. Oh, the market is closed. Oops, sorry. Now that I'm on Central Time. I'm going to use gold. Oh, I think the gold market is closed too. Okay, let me use let me trade this. I'm going to use a high lot size. Okay, I'm going to sell it. I don't know why this is taking forever. Oh, it's busy. I'm not sure what's going on right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're selling AUD USD, and I'm going to buy it. Don't try this on your real account. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you an example of a trade that's running in profit. What I can also do is I'm going to actually click over to another demo account where it has trades that are running in profit so I can show you. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I have my demo account that's running in profit. So for right now, since the US 30 and gold market is closed, I'm going to focus on this GBP CAD that I have running. When you have a running trade on that's positive, you can swipe to the left and you have 4 settings. The first one is a check mark, the second one is a pencil, The third one is a plus sign, and the last one is the graph. So I'm going to start from right to left. The last button just takes you to the chart. Pretty simple. It's just going to take you to the chart and that corresponds to the running trade, the running pair. The second to last button is a plus sign. That means you're going to add another trade for the same pair. So I'm going to add either a sell or a buy for Great British Pound versus Canadian dollar. Okay. The second button is if I want to edit my running trade. So right now, I don't have a stop loss nor a take profit on it, right? That's not a good thing for your live account. But let's say I want to add one. So I'm going to go to the chart and I'm going to add my own stop loss or take profit. I'm going to say 1.68789 for my take profit. I think that's what I said. So I can go ahead and come here to the screen and I can edit my take profit and my stop loss. Okay, modify. Just keep in mind that your current price, the current price of your trade must be within the stop loss and the take profit. Okay. The next thing is the check mark. If you ever hear of people talking about closing out partial profits or modifying your stop loss to profit, that's the button you would click on. Let me show you once more. So you have a running trade. You're going to swipe left, click the blue check mark. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how you can close out with partial profits with your lot size. So if I'm currently on a sell at a 0.20 lot size, let's say I want to close half of that, 0.10. I'm going to close out half of my profits and leave the other half running. So I'm going to show just that. Okay. So here I have $81. I'm sorry. $83.87 still running at 0.10 lot size, right? Also, if your trade is in profit and you want to secure your profits, that means you need to modify your stop loss in profit. This is also something that you're going to learn in a more advanced video, but if you're just following along, right? So I'm going to move this blue line. I'm going to use my cursor here. This is at the point in which we got into this trade to sell it, right? So we have sell 0.10. As we keep going down, since we're selling, you're profiting. So because price is down here, you want to move your stop loss closer. You want to secure your profits. Always remember that all profits are good profits. So I'm going to make my stop loss 1.69365. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, click modify 1.69365. That's what I'm going to change it to. And now I have a stop loss secured. So my stop loss that once would have been up here, somewhere over here, now is down and it's secured. So if price were to ever come back up here, I would still have taken a profit. Okay, and like I said, this is a little more advanced. Now this line, you probably noticed that I added that blue line earlier. I want to show you how to add in those lines. Those lines are good for zones. I'm going to remove these indicators that I have in order to, in order for my screen to be more clear. So we still have our running screen. Let's say that I wanted to mark up zones, right? You just watched the training, you just recently learned about zones. You have many different objects that you can add to your screen. One of them being lines. So first one for me is a line. Say I want to add my line over here, up here. It tells you the price at which you're adding it at. If you hold down the line, you can click properties and you can change the color of the line. So I want to change it to yellow. I'm going to click save. Okay. Also, you can change where the line is at. So the point of the line, let's say I want to do it at 1.6935. I can change it and it will automatically change it for me. So it went from being up here, now it was down here. If you just click it, you will secure it in place. For me, another one of my favorites is a box or rectangle. Let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to click here again. The next object is this nice rectangle. Say I'm going to add it here. Okay. If I hold it down, I can also change the color. I'm going to change this to light blue. I'm going to click save and then click done. If I click it, I'll hold it in place. You can add many objects. This one, the third one is a trend line. So if I were to make a trend line, don't judge me on my trend line. I'm just giving an example. That's how you would do it. And then if you hold it down, you can always delete. If an object does not appear here, you can always add. There's many objects. There's Fibonacci, vertical lines, etc. Okay. So that's how you use the MetaTrader 4 app at a more beginner stage. All right. Thank you for watching.